out, we don't count it, just spin. Make our own.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll stick with A-Chain. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Now with Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
All right, come on.
A-Chain again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Tua now from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, separation was in the preparation.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tua looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Caught near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Achane. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Another for Achane. He's stonewalled by this front right at the 3.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Into a crowd and intercepted. The 50. The 30. At the 20. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's got it in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shredding. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dumps it off to Achane. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Tagovailoa on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Intended target that time is Jalen Wright. And it sets up second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against him.
Here's Tua again. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Another Miami Dolphin.
44. Ready.
First and goal.
Achane takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, the greats used to do.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Out.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards. Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Xavier Gipson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. On first and 10, it's Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, son. 551. Go.
Fields throwing once more. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Fields again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Shotgun snap to Fields. Left side cut by Lazard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Now on fourth down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Tagovailoa on first down. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go ahead. Let's go. 20, DX.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the middle. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. He was right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Case. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First down throw for Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did, Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
2nd and 10 now. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Out.
2 and out from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And the pass is caught. 10-2 more onto the score.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up against someone like him. No surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 34-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, ball at the 36. Play action, Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go. 331.
Fields on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go.
1st down, Hall gets it again. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Don't jump.
Play action now. It's Fields. complete out to the right. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. It's caught by Wilson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Eskridge on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
30-yard line.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the keeper, here's Fields. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They put a receiver in motion right. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, ready to gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, you felt them pick it up anyway if you wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Fields now on 3rd. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Off play action, it's Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Now Fields again. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Same guy, Wilson again. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. On for the PAT and a make would tie us up late.
The kick is good.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.A. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins want to end it in regulation if they can. They've got 1st down from the 31.
All right. 22.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Going the out route complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He'll look to throw it. They'll drop this down to A-Chain. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final
moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Jets take over first and 10.
New York to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. Could be here, folks. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
A-Chain on the inside give. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout.
Carson Phillips on the stop. It's a loss of 2.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Man, they were facing a tough